what's up guys, here we are with the video of the new HUAWEI P30 Lite. Very beautiful smartphone. I did really like the back cover, because it's very beautiful. The color, it's absolutely stunning. It's very beautiful. It's in plastic, but it looks like it's a glass. There is the triple camera, which is a little bit maybe too much outside the back cover. There is the fingerprint sensor, the brand of course HUAWEI. I did really like on top, because it's like the same as the Big Brother's P30 and P30 Pro, because it's like a straight line on top and straight line on the bottom. There is still the jack for the earphone. There is USB Type-C, and of course the speaker, which is only in one side. On top of the display there is the notch, of course. It's the waterfall notch. There is the little LED light inside the earphone here. It's very small, it's not very visible always. And let's go to unlock the phone. Obviously the fingerprint sensor, it's very fast, and to be honest, it's also very comfortable to use. But if you don't like to use the fingerprint sensor, there is still the face recognition, which usually work very fast. In this case it's not very fast, because I'm recording the video. I have the camera just in front of me, so it's not easy for the phone to find me to unlock the phone. The display, a bit disappointed, because it's 6.15 inch. I don't mind, because the phone is very compact in hand and in pocket, but it's like an LCD. It's the same as the Honor 10 maybe, so it's not very, I don't know, not very bright. You can see the quality of the display, it's not very good. It's not like the latest LCD that are coming out on some of the other phone, even from HUAWEI, not only other brands. So for me the display, it's a little bit so-so, but under the sun you can read very well everything. Inside the phone there is the Kirin 710. It's homemade from HUAWEI, this processor. What to say, I'm not a big fan of this processor. I just tried now for the first time, but I can see that the processor has is not well I don't know what I can say, but it's not the same level as the medium range of a Snapdragon, for example. There are plenty of lags all around. Maybe I will try to use Asphalt just to let you understand how fast it is, this processor. The loading time, it's very slow. Just in time we are just showing up. So now it's starting to opening, now it's loading. You can see that it's very slow, the loading, but let's see. By the way, I'm in a holiday, so I'm still even in holiday I'm still trying phone for you. It's very warm. I'm in South Italy right now. So Asphalt, it's open. Let's just make one race. Let's see, just do one bit more easier maybe. Yeah, I play a lot to Asphalt, because it's absolutely a lovely game. So I'm telling you it, on this phone you can still play Asphalt. I had the worst phone to play. In this case, okay, the graphics is not the maximum as the flagship phone, but still you can still play, because once it's loaded, it's enough great to play. You can see that sometimes the frame rate of the game is a bit lower, but you can still play to this phone. I will actually let you listen the voice, the speaker. Yeah, put down, or we cannot hear anything else. So as you can see, you can still play. It's not a maximum graphic, but still you can play. I did play with this phone, so it's fine. But for example, when you open other apps, you can see as it is now. I was just going out from the game and you see how slow it is sometimes. Also, if we open for example Instagram, you can see that it might be very slow. You see there are plenty of lags all around the phone, you see. But for the daily usage it's still fine. If you compare, as I do always, with the other flagship or other medium range of this phone, you can see the difference. But for the daily use it's absolutely fine. Also, I forgot to tell you that there are 4 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage, so the storage is still good. Battery 3340 mAh. I heard on internet that plenty of people were complaining that the battery is not long lasting all day, but in my case, honestly, I did not find any problem. The battery was very great. I did arrive to the night always with at least the 15% of battery, even though I use the phone very hard, like Google Maps, because as I told you, I'm on holiday, so I don't know all the roads in here. So I did use a lot Google Maps and was working very well. GPS is very fast, battery was very good as well, so I did find the battery as a strong point for this HUAWEI P30 Lite. Also, as I'm an holiday always, there was a few days that I did not use hard the phone, and I did arrive at the night with the 60% of battery, so just to let you understand how good the battery is on here. So for me, in my case, battery it's not a big problem. Of course, on board we have the MUI 9, which is based on Android Pie. It should be coming Android 9.1, I mean MUI 9.1 very soon. We don't know yet when it will be released. And yeah, we know very well the MUI. I'm starting to love the MUI because I'm using a lot the Mate 20 Pro, which is recording this video. And yeah, to be honest, I'm starting to forget all the problems that maybe some of the icons are not I don't know why I did open the camera, but some of the icons are different, some fonts maybe are different. All these things, to be honest, I'm not noticing anymore. Honestly, I do just like it. There are still some stuff that in Europe, for example, are not valid, are not good. For example, there is the, if you're going here, there is the some of the payment and other stuff which are working in, maybe in China or other country, but here it's not working very well. But so far everything, it works very good. As I told you, I do really like it. So let's go ahead and let's talk about the camera, because on this medium range there are 3 cameras, which is one of 48 megapixel, 8 megapixels ultra wide, and then we have the 2 megapixel, which is for the depth, and on the front we have the 24 megapixel. Not sure why it's opening the lens R, but I'm just gonna take it out. And yeah, I'm just swipe again the camera. So right now I have nothing to make the picture, so I will just make the picture on this wood table. So the shot is not very fast, but still it's quite fast. It's not very slow. The same is for the autofocus. Okay, in this case I cannot make any great picture because I'm just here. There is nothing great to shot in here, but there is the wide, ultra wide, which is very great because it's like that. So you can see that I'm very close to the table, and look how much I have behind the camera. Obviously I can swap with 1x to take it out, and we can just play around the zoom always. Zoom that, to be honest, I did not really find very helpful. It's 6%, 6x of zoom, so the zoom is not great as I wanted, but okay, for medium range maybe it's still fine. Maybe for the same price tag, maybe I believe I will find something a bit better than that, but still that's fine. There are plenty of mode. There is the lens, AR, night mode, portrait, video, and then we have all the others mode which we find always on all the Huawei. To be honest, the Huawei app, I believe it's just amazing app for the picture, because you can find all the mode to make the picture, and I do use it a lot as well to make picture. I'll just show you some of the picture have been making around. So this one, it's the castle here in South Italy in Gallipoli. I was using the night mode, so you can see that the picture is not clear, because I didn't have any tripod with me, so I was moving, I was shaking actually a little bit. Here it was the ice cream shop. I was just making the picture with the ultra wide because I wanted to see all the flavor of the ice cream, so I could use this ultra wide camera, and the picture it came very well too. Maybe the light it's not amazing. This one is a little bit disappointing picture. It was in the night, as you can see. Light it's absolutely very bad, and there is a lots of noise on this picture. I don't like it at all. I don't know why it came that bad. There was some light, like an artificial light behind us, but I don't know why the picture came that bad. While this other picture, it came quite good as well. This picture I was using the ultra wide camera. The color was very good, because this is the real color of this plant in this case of when I was shooting the picture. And this one is a bit disappointing, because I was making the picture with the normal camera, not the ultra wide, and the color, as you can see, it came a bit strange. It's like a bit yellowish color, maybe a bit more orange, but still maybe the background of this picture is still fine. Here I was under the sun. I was making this picture, and that's not a bad picture, it's fine. So here I was on the sea. I was making another picture. It's still fine, because the light it was very good, but maybe as I was telling you, the shot it's a bit slower. You can see that the sea it's a bit not clear. You can see that in this picture as well, the water it's not very clear. Also in this other picture I was trying to make the picture of these waves, but you see the shot it's slower, so you can see that the wave it's not very clear, but still the picture it was fine. Here is another picture all around. Here I made another picture in the night, because the camera of this picture of this phone, it should be 48 megapixel but binning for 12 megapixel, meaning that in the night it should catch more light to make a better picture. In some cases it's working, in some cases, as you saw before, it doesn't really work. So I'm not sure if I need to tell you that this camera it's great. Here is another picture. It's not bad at all, but it's still it's fine, yeah. So yeah, these are all the picture I've been making. You already heard how is the audios, but I will let you try again. Let's see, 4K. Okay, 4K doesn't work because the display it doesn't support this resolution, but let's try again the audio. Absolutely, there was no audio. I've been choosing the worst movie, I believe. You see, the speaker is right in here on the bad place. Most of the time you're gonna be covering. Let me see the light. The light is maximum now. I believe I've been choosing the worst one for the audio. There's no music. Okay, anyway, I'm telling you, the audio it's like medium range for a smartphone. It's not too bad, not too good, but it's still fine for what is it. I was using the sharing hotspot because in here I don't have any Wi-Fi, so I was using this one as the modem. To be honest, it works very good. Sometimes it makes very hot in here. Maybe it's I don't know if there is the processor here or something else, but here it's getting very hot, as it is right now as well, because I was using the phone for hard usage and plus the hotspot, so here it's very hot too. So I believe I've been covering everything from this phone. Obviously the calling are really good. I forgot to tell you that the data sometimes are not great. Sometimes you can see that the data it's not working properly, but okay, and here it's a bad place as well to try the data, but just to tell you that in some places the data was not working. There is the radio FM, so believe this is it for this phone. If you like the review and if you like to see more review, please just subscribe to my channel. We will be making more review, but I need all your support to subscribe to my channel, and I will leave it on the link below. If you like to buy this phone on Amazon, it works. Maybe now the price is a bit lower as well, so absolutely it worth to buy. So from Pasquale and MBlogger-UK, this is it. We'll see you to the next video. Bye guys.